Hello everyone, I'm Lee. This plane in front of me is not ordinary. Have you seen a J-20 that can hover vertically? In fact, this model is already much better than real plane. You can do a lot of moves that real plane can't do. So today, we will take a look at this KF700 J-20 or seaplane. How about J-20 that can hover vertically? Look here at this, a standard appearance of J-20 aircraft. But the power isn't what we think it is. J-20 itself is a jet fighter, but it has two propellers that mounted here on the wings. This can directly blow the rear rudder. It's likely the vertical hover works because the propellers blow directly onto the rudder. Look here, it says you can hover vertically. Then I can't understand anything on the back. Then it says on the side this, 2, for G remote control method 3-axis gyroscope 3-channel, and then a material of EPP. So basically, it is already installed, and this is manual. Then a remote control, an accessory bag, and the aircraft. So that's all. So let's look at the airplane first. In fact, the proportions are not quite the same as the J-20. I feel that this wings is actually too big. And then, these are two brushless motors on top. The whole plane is actually quite heavy, so the requirements for this power should be relatively large. So this standard Air Force gray painted scheme for the J-20. Then there are two rudders at the back. Then at bottom, there is two controlled servos. And there's a switch on the bottom. And then at this position is a battery compartment. This uses a 2S700 mAh battery. I feel that there should be a light in this plastic strip. Open it and have a look. Oh, there are lights. Turn it off first. So now it is off. In fact, the installation of this aircraft is very simple. I just need to pack all of these things in this bag. So inside this accessory bag is two vertical tail and landing gear, and then a screwdriver. There is also a charger. There are also two spare propeller blades. So what about installation? Just put the vertical tail here on this position. Then attach the landing gear, and the installation is over. This landing gear is a bit rudimentary. Although it is a toy-level plane, it can hover vertically. But it seems that vertical takeoff is okay, because it can stand here. If I land it vertically, I can't guarantee it'll stay upright. During the flight, we can change it to hover for a while. So the remote control is very simple with a strong and easy grip. There are also a few functions. This is a speed switch. It can adjust the speed. Then this one has a one button. After pressing it, it will hit the left wing, which is a roll. Then after pressing it, the plane should be a somersault. Here is a fixed height mode. If it is more than 15 meters, press this button. He can keep flying at that altitude. Then this button for vertical takeoff landing and flat flight. This is pretty simple. Let's power it on and show the remote control is working. Then the plane is on. Push the throttle up and pull it down to match the frequency. Okay, lift left and right. And the rudder is actually two propellers that go in. I think this is a brushless motor. Therefore, you must be careful when flying, because the propeller itself is powerful. It's now a flat flight mode. Self-stabilizing mode. When we fly vertically, oh, now it becomes a vertical takeoff and landing mode, and he can stand here. And then it's just a normal pattern. I think this plane should be very interesting to fly. So in next video, we go out and fly to feel it. See you in next video. Bye.